Depending on when you're watching this video, we are knee deep in the winter holiday season. And today I'm going to share with you some of my thoughts and some of the experiences I've had with women in our community about why it is we gain weight during the holiday season. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Ann Parham. I am the creator of the online course and community, the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman, as well as our Midlife Mindset Shift course and community, where we work on the mindset approach to taking care of ourselves as we are going through this aging process so that we can look and feel our best and live our most authentic life. So for a lot of women, the holiday season is very stressful because of past experiences that many have had with gaining weight or just feeling horrible through the holiday season. And for a lot of people, the holiday season starts around October when we buy the Halloween bags of candy and we store them in the house and start picking at them because they're there, right? Maybe we're feeling stressed out or we're kind of slipping into some unconscious buffering stages. And so we mindlessly just pick away at candy bags without putting on a costume and knocking on doors and saying trick or treat. We just indulge in the candy. And that tends to kick off the season of holiday weight gain. And if we think about holidays are really a day. And like I said, this winter or fall season of holidays does start for a lot of people around the October timeframe when we buy the Halloween candy for others and we find ourselves dipping in it. When we start to feel bad, when we start to feel disappointed in ourselves, maybe even a little bit of shame around the fact that we're indulging in something that we said we probably wouldn't indulge in, that starts that downward spiral. Then we have the stress of Thanksgiving, maybe super exhausted or having to travel somewhere you don't want to travel to, or you have people in your house maybe you don't enjoy spending time with. And again, oftentimes what happens is we become very unconscious in our decision-making process and we step outside of what it is that we say that we really want to mask feelings that we're feeling uncomfortable with. And so we just end up indulging in things we probably wouldn't indulge in on any other day basis. And for some women, the weight gain during the holiday season, if you are actually practicing the holiday, can simply just be from the fact that you went off track from what you normally do. You've consumed more carbs, you've indulged in a little bit of extra dessert that you normally don't indulge in, or maybe had a few more adult cocktails than you would on any given day. And a weight gain can simply just be a little bit of inflammation and your body just storing a little bit more energy than you are expending. The important thing to remember about holiday weight gain is how you are showing up and how you decide to take care of yourself in that event. So if you are that person who tends to celebrate a holiday season that lasts several months, and from my experience as a coach who has conducted consult calls and coaching sessions with literally thousands of women, there are some of us who do practice the holiday season from October, oftentimes through the Easter holiday, which is half the year. And then springtime comes around and we're going to go on vacation or have to sit at a beach or a pool or wear less clothing. And the shock sets in of how we are feeling and how we see ourselves because we had been checked out for a season of holiday celebrating or holiday sadness or holiday avoidance or whatever it might be, or however it is you might practice that. So the advice I like to give women is to really give yourself permission to celebrate the day, the holiday. Why do you celebrate the holiday? What are your family customs? What are your family traditions? Who do you spend time with on the holidays? What special foods do you like to incorporate in your holiday celebrations and fully enjoy all of that on the day? Then have an exit strategy. So for example, I enjoy Thanksgiving. My in-laws usually come to town. My daughter is an amazing chef, so she cooks this fabulous Thanksgiving dinner for us. And I enjoy the day and every aspect of what that day means for me and my family and the people that I'm choosing to spend time with. The very next day, I'm pretty much done. I don't indulge in Thanksgiving leftovers. I try to get myself back on routine as quickly as possible. I stay in my fitness routine. I take my supplements. I do everything that I can to prepare myself to feel good and to jump back into my everyday life as soon as that day is over. I don't skip a beat. I will do the same thing around the Christmas holiday. I will do the same thing around the New Year's holiday. I will do the same thing around the Valentine's holiday. I will do the same thing around the Easter holiday. Every holiday for me has really been defined as that day and how we as a family choose to show up and celebrate it. The most important thing is you understanding how you want to show up for your day. And what are some of the things that might be distracting you or taking you off course from what it is that you say that you really want? And for a lot of us, this is a year-long process, and really figuring out our mindset about what we are going to allow to happen and some things that we need to put some boundaries around, and then allowing people to affect us or situations to affect us in a negative way that will pull us off course. So yes, enjoy your holiday. Yes, enjoy the things that your family does. Maybe a holiday for you is a long week. That is fine too. But if you're going to indulge in things or participate in things that are going to leave you feeling less than your best and then take months for you to backtrack your way out of it, I highly recommend spending some time figuring out why that is happening. Why are you allowing that to happen to you year after year after year? Because we know the holidays are coming. They're on the calendar. They have never skipped a year. They're going to happen every single year. But how you decide to show up for them and the boundaries that you set around them based on what it is you say that you really want for you are going to determine how you look and feel when all the holiday dishes are put away, all the decorations are packed and put back in the attic or wherever it is that you store them. How do you want to show up for yourself when it's all said and done? And if you decide that before the holidays get here, before you start the celebrations, I promise you, you will be able to get through the holidays unscathed. You will be able to get through the holidays with confidence. You will get through the holidays without gaining weight that is difficult for you to lose. Or if you happen to gain some weight because, like I said, you just stepped away from your norm and maybe it's just a little bit of inflammation or it's just a little bit of energy that's stored that you haven't had the opportunity to use up and expend yet, then I highly recommend creating a plan for yourself. Give yourself as many days as you took to celebrate to get yourself back on track. Do some preparations before the holidays to set yourself up for success. Do some fasting. Maybe make sure you're tracking your water intake. Make sure that you're taking your supplements on a regular basis and get some movement in. This will set you up for success to get through you just going off your normal routine for a couple of days. For a lot of women, it is the shame, it's the guilt, it's the disappointment, and it's the checking out part that is causing us to be in a position where we're gaining weight in the first place. Stay connected to you. Stay connected to what it is that you say that you really want. Enjoy the holiday for what the holiday is for you and your family. And I promise you, this shame, this guilt, this remorse, this disappointed feeling you have in yourself because, again, the holidays came and you did the thing that you said you weren't going to do will end. Because you will want it to end. You'll want it to end for you. You'll want it to end for your future self. And you will want to be present and happy for the holidays for exactly what the holidays are for you. It is also okay to say no to some things around the holidays that you have decided just don't serve you anymore. So if your neighbors are inviting you to the cookie exchange party, it is totally okay to decline the offer if you really don't feel in your heart that you want to attend. Or what I have done in the past is I attend those type of events around the holidays because it is what we do around the holidays. We socialize and we get together with people. I go to the party, I partake in the events, and then I come home and I just get rid of the things that I don't want to consume. So if it happens to be a cookie exchange party and I don't want to eat other people's cookies, I have no problem dumping them in the trash. Me eating someone else's cookies is not going to make them any less wasteful, and it's not going to serve anyone. I have zero negative thoughts about throwing away food that doesn't serve me. So you can attend holiday events, but it is not your responsibility to eat other people's food if that food does not serve you. You can just attend for the socializing and connecting with other people. It is totally okay to say no thank you if something is offered to you and it does not serve you. If your goal is to get through this holiday season without gaining weight, make sure you have set that goal in a very clear manner and you have set some boundaries around it. How is it that you want to start the new year? Do you want to start the new year off feeling energized, feeling in control, and feeling confident in your own skin? You, my friend, have the power to do that, but it's going to take some thinking and it's going to take some setting some goals and some boundaries for yourself before you get too deep in the holidays. I hope this gives you a little sense of encouragement. I hope this gives you some hope. I hope it gives you that sense of power that you have control over how it is you show up for you and how it is you show up around others. You are the only one that can make decisions that are going to serve you. So make sure you're making the right decisions for you. If you're interested in jumping into our intermittent fasting for today's Aging Woman course, either this month, which is the month of December, our course starts on December 6th. I will make sure that I put a link here on the YouTube video as well as in the description box below. If you happen to miss the December class, no worries. We have one starting in the new year, which is a great way to start the new year off with some fresh goals for yourself, some really empowered feelings about how you want to move forward for you and your future self, and you'll be with a great community of women. So it's a great place to connect with very like-minded women. If you haven't done so yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. As always, I appreciate it when you hit the like button, and I'm here for you in the community. So please make sure that you leave me a comment in the comment section. I want to know you are here and I want to connect with you. I hope you have a blessed and a very fun and fulfilling holiday season. And I hope you end your holiday season with no shame, no regret, and no guilt.